Hi, this is Taro Ishida. Today, I want to share something I realized while arranging music for Shogun. In last week's episode, I talked about thinking of music as having flowers, stems, and roots, and how I want to create music that grows from the roots, not just borrow the flowers. This time, I want to talk about how I tried to bring that idea into my arrangement for Shogun and what I learned through the process. Arranging from the roots. One thing I was really happy about was being able to arranging the music using the gagaku pitch of 430 Hz. It felt like I had finally started climbing a staircase I'd been standing at the bottom of for a long time. It wasn't just about adding gagaku sounds on top of an existing structure. I wanted the arrangement to reflect the deeper sense of time, tuning, and musical space that gagaku embodies. Music is always evolving. I see projects like this as part of a longer journey, like first chapter. Maybe this was part 1 and the next chapter will go further. In that sense, this arrangement felt like an important first step toward something larger. How people hear music. Before Shogun, I had already been composing and arranging gagaku-inspired music in Japan. People appreciated it and their support allowed me to continue. But what really surprised me was the reaction from people outside Japan. When the Shogun soundtrack came out internationally, I received messages from all over the world. Fantastic, magical, I've never heard anything like this. It wasn't that the reactions were better or worse, they were just different. And that difference made me realize something. Music grows both ways. It's not just about what I try to express as a musician. It's also about how listeners receive it and how their reactions shape my own perspective. Their responses actually gave me new ideas for what I might create next. Sharing beyond familiar spaces. I think this isn't just true for music. It applies to any creative work. We often share what we make within the same familiar circles. But sometimes, sharing your work outside of those expected spaces can lead to completely unexpected responses. Sometimes, the people you didn't expect to care end up responding 100 times more strongly. That's why I've come to believe. Creativity isn't just about making something, it's also about where you share it and who you share it with. That too is part of the creative process. In music, it's easy to think we belong to a specific genre, scene, or audience. But lately, I've discovered that some of the people who connect most deeply with my work are outside those usual categories. A small encouragement. If you are making something or thinking about creating something, I hope this encourages you. Try sharing your work in places you hadn't thought of before. You might be surprised by who resonate with it. Thank you for listening. This was Taro Ishida.